Welcome back to another video. I read the title of this game and now I forgot the title of this game. In the depths of darkness, he awoke with a start, heart pounding in his chest, the cold earth beneath him, unfamiliar and damp. Darkness surrounded him, thick and oppressive. The kind that swallowed every sound except his own ragged breath. Breathing, not breath, breathing. He tried to gather his thoughts, but they were scattered, lost in the fog of confusion and fear. Where was he? How had he gotten here? His legs trembled as he forced himself to stand. The weight of an unknown terror pressing down on him. Somewhere in the depths of the trees, he could hear it. Something was following him. Time buries old truths beneath shadows, but the past always has a way of clawing its way back to the surface, demanding to be heard no matter the cost.
Where am I?
I don't know. Also, I think I'm a man.
I know it's following me. I can feel it.
I'm running now. Nothing's following me. Can I pick this up? No? Okay. I don't know. We'll run this way, I guess. Ah. Follow the lanterns. I understand. Who's behind me? Who's in front of me? I'm gonna get caught. Nope.
That sound. It's coming from the river.
Yeah, it's called a river. I can't see anything. Nope. Don't like that sound.
If it catches me, it will show no mercy.
What? The darkness? Or just a weird thing? Do my eyes deceive me, or am I playing? Is up to bird? Nope, that's not a bird. Mushroom? I don't know what that is. Well,
I know it's hidden somewhere in this forest.
Okay. I don't know what's hidden in the forest, but I'm gonna keep running because there's sounds behind me.
I should be able to see its light soon.
No. Yeah, why not just pick up a lantern? Oh, the house.
I can gather my strength and plan how to face that monstrous thing.
Sure. Jeez. That monstrous thing got me. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Last day in the hospital. The piercing light of the morning sun stirred John from his restless sleep. I'll get this someday. Don't worry. For months, strange nightmares had plagued him, and even the strongest sedatives couldn't dull the weird visions that haunted his mind. Another day in this wretched hospital. His wounds still ached, but he felt no regret despite the accident. He'd brought the culprit of those ghastly crimes to justice. After all, isn't that the duty of any good private detective? I don't know. Why'd you end it with?
Name's John Morley, private detective, and today is a momentous day. After enduring the most exquisite tortures at the hands of those blasted nurses, and being pumped full of enough medicine to fell an ox,
Sure. I believe the game's called The Last, I don't know, detective mission or whatever from John Morley.
It appears you're awake at last. We had considerable difficulty rousing you earlier this morning, so I deemed it best to let you rest a while longer. I bring you good news. The latest test results are favourable, and the doctor has authorised your discharge. You are now officially ready to go. I have placed your belongings on the table. Oh, and a lady stopped by this morning with some clothes from the dry cleaner.
Can you not, like, well, I don't know what you're doing. Anyways. I don't know.
I've been having nightmares.
The doctor has prescribed some medication
That's-
that should help address any residual effects. This should assist in alleviating your nightmares.
I didn't click on nightmares, did I?
My belongings? I thought everything was already in the room.
There are a few valuables and some coins we kept for safekeeping. They are in the box on the table.
So I'm better now.
Yes,
No.
you are much improved. Both your physical and psychological assessments have been satisfactory, and there are no impediments to your returning to your normal life.
A woman brought my clothes from the dry cleaner. Was it Penny?
I couldn't say. She arrived quite early, before my shift began. I've placed the garments in the wardrobe to keep them from getting wrinkled. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have other patients to attend to. I wish you all the best.
Thanks. Word lady. New key clue unlocked. New key clue. Medical discharge, patient number. Dr. A. Fauna. Patient has demonstrated satisfactory improvement in all preoperative objectives. The surgical procedure conducted under protocol ETD-03 has been deemed successful in all respects. Upon completion of final test and provided that the patient reports feeling physically and mentally prepared, medical discharge is advised. No post-operative complications are anticipated at this time. Continued observation during recovery is recommended to ensure patient stability. Okay.
That's me, the bloodhound Morley.
Oh. And my
Story of my
coins.
life. Nearly broke.
Oh.
I better get dressed.
I agree.
These do a well, looks brand new. I usually use the Windsor knot. I should get myself a pair of Derbies. So the mystery woman who took my clothes...
Penny
to the club was
Robinson.
Penny after all. Seems she's still got a soft spot for me. Could there be a chance I might win her over?
No. What is this?
I mean, what a fall I took onto that rain-soaked pavement. And to top it off, with that downpour, there's no
Sorry.
Penny, my secretary. She must have left it here a few days ago while I was still under observation.
John, I'm awfully sorry, but I just can't keep going like this. You've been laid up in the hospital, for ages, and I've been left skint with no wages coming in for months now. Before, with the state you were in, I couldn't bring myself to say anything. I thought it best to let you get better in peace. But the other day, Dr. Fauna rang and said they were finally going to let you out, so I figured it was time to tell you. I haven't been to the office in a month, and believe me, I'll miss Hawthorne Street and that old moldy brick building of ours. But I've got to move on, and you know, even before the accident, you still owed me 3 months' pay. Peter and I are planning to get married, and I need some stability. I hope you understand. I've left my key under the doormat. I've paid the water and electric bills, so they are in your hands now. Goodbye, John. I wish you all the luck in the world. P.S. A few days ago, an older woman came by asking for you. I told her you might be back at the office this afternoon. She seemed quite eager to have a word with you. Penny.
Damn it, Penny. I don't blame her, though. I'm a right mess.
Oh, my watch.
Blimey, it's nearly noon. I'm not ready to leave just yet.
What? What else do I need? Gotta take a leak? Oh.
Trench coat and fedora hat. Every detective's must have.
Okay. Now I can leave.
Better hurry up. Just like Penny says in her note, I might have a new client this afternoon. And with the way things are going, I can't afford to let that slip away.
Bye, lady. That's all I got.
All right, let's get moving. Today's the first day of the rest of my life.
John Morley's office. At last, back to the streets and the cold comforts of foggy old London. The chimneys filled the air with the familiar tang of coal dust, with the rhythmic hum of the small industries. Whitechapel, Stepney, and Southwark rang in his ears with like a symphony. My brain works too fast, okay? My brain goes 10 million miles an hour. My mouth is like trying to keep up with it. Anyways, soon he'd be seated in his cluttered, dusty office, once more ready for the next case, perhaps finishing off some forgotten bottle of whiskey tucked away in a drawer, and mourning the irreplaceable loss of his assistant Penny. Assistant. Air quotations, assistant.
Back again. Feels like stepping into a forgotten paradise.
There's a lot of boxes.
Everything's got that same old charm.
The naughty cat.
Feels oddly new. This hospital stint's given me a new outlook. Maybe I'll take it a shade easier from now on. Sticking to cases that don't demand a trip to the morgue.
Blocked. Okay. Oh, yeah. The key under the mat.
Penny's keys. Just like it says in her note.
Yes. Close the door. Thing. Shut. A gun.
The murder weapon from the cadaver collector case. Nasty business, that one. Penny's desk. I ought to give her a ring and try to sweet talk her into coming back.
No.
If this new client brings in some decent dough, maybe I could settle what I owe her and use a little charm to win her over.
Is this Peter?
So this is Peter. That smug grin's got "Punch Me" written all over it.
Oh, punch me. I don't know.
Even the coppers missed it. The slant on the letter E. That's what gave away the typist in the black letters case.
E.
My files. Cases, clients, debts. Too many debts. Far too many.
Is Bubba Buddha? Anyways,
This case is worth its weight in gold. Everything you need for a portable lab.
a laboratory, whatever.
This one's a
Wait, no, that's a bathroom.
The jealous lover solved everything with a few blows from an ashtray. Brutal, but effective.
I agree. Okay. Is there anything else that I need to...
My desk, strangely tidy. Normally it's buried under papers, notes, bits of evidence. Penny must have wanted to leave everything spick and span before she walked out on me. Another one of my cards.
Oh, my gosh.
This one has my last name circled.
Morley. I don't know why, but okay. Wait. Oh, I can open the doors.
Amazing how this little gadget can reveal the devil in the details.
Yes.
The drawer. It's locked. But there doesn't seem to be a keyhole.
Oh, do I spell out my name? More. Where's the R? Over there. Am I just stupid? E. That one didn't click. Didn't was the name? Oh. I'm sorry. I'm smart. My gun.
My Smith & Wesson. In perfect condition. You never know when it'll come in handy.
You mean like a brick?
The Scarlet Page.
No, why am
I
I...
trust Penny didn't go snooping through my things while I was away.
Why am I... Hello?
Oh, my apologies, madam. I didn't hear you come in. I was a bit distracted.
Good afternoon, Mr. Morley. I trust your assistant informed you of my visit as promised.
My apologies. I was rather engrossed and didn't notice your arrival. To whom do I owe the honour of this meeting?
Lady Margaret Fordside, the 4th Countess of Bloomsbury.
Lady Margaret, could you tell me what brings you here today? How can I assist you?
I shall endeavour to be as candid as possible. 20 years ago, when my daughter was just 18, she was brutally murdered. It happened at our family estate, Bloomsbury Manor. Someone slipped into the house unnoticed, and upon reaching her room, delivered 5 fatal stab wounds to her chest, lungs, and heart. The police, eager to close the case, hastily blamed and condemned 2 violent thieves who clearly had nothing to do with her death. The investigation was closed, and justice was never served. I am prepared to offer you £30,000 if you take on this case, and a further £30,000 if you can solve it and bring the true killer to light. Tell me, Mr. Morley, will you accept this case?
I understand your distress, Lady Fordside. But before I commit to anything, might I trouble you with a few questions?
By all means, Mr. Morley. Ask whatever you must.
Okay, so I know he wants questions, but that's 60,000. I mean, I have no questions. But yeah.
A case that's been cold for 20 years. You certainly don't make it easy for me, Lady Margaret. What made you decide to seek out a detective now?
For over 2 decades, I've fought tirelessly to have the case reopened. To prove that the real murderer escaped justice. But all in vain. Neither solicitors nor well-meaning police friends, nor even journalists hungry for a dark story have managed to uncover anything. Then one day, I read about your success in solving the case of the Red Shoes killer. Regrettably, I also learned of the unfortunate incident that left you hospitalized with grievous injuries. On the advice of your secretary, Miss Penny, I waited patiently for your recovery. And now, here I am.
There you are. Red shoes. Yeah, that was an easy case. He was wearing red shoes, so, I just kind of assumed.
Tell me about the men the police arrested. Why are you so certain they weren't guilty?
2 days
they were
after
guilty.
the murder, the police arrested a pair of violent thieves who were terrorizing the county at the time. Though they swore their innocence in my daughter Elodie's death, their criminal record completely undermined their defense. Seizing the opportunity, the police locked them away for their other crimes, and the case was closed. But what has always struck me as suspicious is that nothing was stolen on the night my Elodie was killed. If those thieves were truly the culprits, why would they murder her and then leave without taking a single piece of silver? It doesn't add up, Mr. Morley.
It's true, it doesn't add up. But maybe, just maybe, they weren't actually thieves. Maybe they were your, gardeners. Maybe, I don't know.
Tell me about Bloomsbury Manor. Do you still reside there?
After Elodie's death, I abandoned the estate. I couldn't bear to remain there, to live within those walls. Even now, when I visit the manor, it still feels as though I can hear her footsteps echoing through the halls, her voice humming that old melody, the delusions of an old woman who has mourned her daughter for far too long, Mr. Morley. No mother should ever have to bury her child. Should you accept the case, Bloomsbury Manor would likely be the best place to begin the investigation. I shall not impede your work, as I now reside at Bedford Square, in the heart of the city.
What song was she humming? Just out of curiosity. I mean, you said a song, so I have a feeling if I go into this manor, I'm going to hear the song that she's humming. Any witnesses? Hello?
Tell me, were there any witnesses? Did anyone see or hear anything?
It happened at midnight. The house was practically empty at the time, with only a few servants and a guest who was sleeping in the west wing. I was the only one who might have heard something, as my room was next to hers. Unfortunately, I had taken a sleeping draught and fell into a deep slumber. It is a decision I shall regret for the rest of my days.
Well, I believe I have all the information I need to get started. I accept the case and will begin the investigation immediately.
I'm pleased to hear that. My butler will bring you the £30,000 tomorrow morning. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have matters to attend to. Once you uncover the culprit, contact me at once, and I shall promptly deliver the remaining £30,000. Please, Mr. Morley, unravel this harrowing mystery that has tormented me for so long.
Something's wrong with her neck. Shadows from the past. The visit from Countess. My gosh, I can't speak, y'all. The visit from Countess Margareta Fordside was just what John needed. A case with a case with all the right ingredients to stir his detective's instincts. An unsolved murder from 20 years ago, abandoned by the police in their incompetence, and a generous reward waiting at the end. What more could a man want on his first day back? The journey to Bloomsbury. See, they in the subtitles, they had Bloom. So it was Bloomsbury. This has Bloomsbury Manor. So the journey to Bloomsbury Manor passed without incident through the rough, neglected road, ravaged by years of rain and wind, made for an uncomfortable ride. He arrived under the cover of night. The place was quiet, like the ruins of an old tomb, forgotten and forsaken.
As I made my way through the dense forest path, a haunting silence enveloped the air. It was as though the very night of the crime still lingered here, shrouded in an eerie calm. The manor stood before me, its facade as inscrutable as the shadows that danced in the moonlight. Every step I took felt like a step deeper into the heart of a mystery that refused to be forgotten.
How in the world? Oh, you're just gonna leave your car running? Oh, you're stuck at that point, bud. At that point, you're stuck. But this is where we're going to end this video. So yeah, this is part of the new series we'll be doing. So, but this will be all for this one. All right, thank you for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and I don't know. That's all I got. All right, bye.